How's it going, y'all? Marcus Jordan, your quick move-in realtor and apartment locator here. And for the past few weeks, I've just been going to different areas to where they're building mixed-use developments throughout Austin and in surrounding areas. And for the last 2-3 weeks, Leander has been like my destination because of the sheer plans of what's going on out there, right? Specifically like Leander Springs, which is coming, which is also going to contain Crystal Lagoon, which is going to be like a outdoor beach in the area that's supposed to be like downtown Leander. It's like this huge 78-acre mixed-use development that's coming, and already you're starting to see stuff spring up in different areas and in all directions, right? North, south, east, west, Leander, and everything is just getting started as of this taping or filming or recording or video or whatever term you guys want to use for it. And so this is March 9th, 2023. So a lot of times I like going out there because I love like documenting it, right? Like, what does it look like when we're just getting started? Where they're having the materials and things laid out, they're clearing the land, you're seeing a few buildings that are going up here and there. And then what does it look like 6 months later? It's kind of like, whoa, building this up pretty quick. So, I mean, that area for anyone who is looking to be involved or invest in the ground floor of things that have already been approved, things that are already starting to build, that is where I would definitely recommend. I have like some sporadic footage of those times these past few weeks where I have been going, so you'll see that here shortly. But it's just crazy the change that is occurring not only in Austin and surrounding areas, but just all of the major cities in Texas. It's as a native Texan, it's just interesting to see how things that used to be the woods, or we'd be like, not going way out there, is now like a city, or becoming one, or quickly becoming one. So anyway, here's a couple clips of what I've seen in Leander over the last few weeks, and where I'm starting to look for people who want to move into something where they don't necessarily are gonna pay Austin prices, right? They're looking for something that they can live into, grow into, and Leander has just been real interesting to me with everything they have going on. So until then, see you around. So here we are for 183 in Leander, looking at what will be Northline, slated to be Leander's downtown. See, we have some buildings under construction already there. We have a road that's being prepped for paving. This is gonna be across multiple phases. We already see overpass being set up there. We have the dirt materials already being lined up. Going to be interesting. So we were over there earlier. See all the things aligned there. They have the freeway under construction, or the overpass, as I say. Here's on the other side of Northline, Leander's downtown. There are the buildings we saw on the other side. Just wanted to show from a different view, different angle. Right now, all of the roads leading in are blocked off. This was the only safe place I could park, since it's still partially cut off, but that would be Main Street there, I believe. That's Main Street going into the Northline development. All of this is still under construction, so there's no places where there's just free-flowing traffic. A lot of it's blocked off, so. But just in case I meet that one person or that one situation, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. From Austin, but Leander is right outside the city of Austin for those who don't know. And I am on the future development site of Leander Springs, Northline. It's mainly going to be Leander's downtown is what it's slated to be. And it's going to be massive. Between Northline development, and as you can see here, this is where, not necessarily where it starts, but where it's also going to be. And then right behind me, you have the St. Gabriel location for Austin Community College. Then some ways, can't really see it here, but in the background there, about there, it's where you're looking at Leander Springs, which is also going to be Crystal Lagoon, which is going to be like a beach of sorts, if you can believe it. And so the growth continues in Texas, but especially in Leander. There is a lot going on here. They have their top 5 employers. One of that I know is Firefly Aerospace, and all companies, businesses, residences, everything is expanding and growing here in Leander. You can see here off to the side, more structures, more development already happening. So when looking at where to move, being near Austin, or excuse me, being in Austin is preferred by most people. However, like most major cities, there is massive opportunity in the surrounding areas. Leander definitely being one of them. Actually, I don't know where I'm walking, but I mean, we got a little mini lagoon right there. Or that's just access water flowing and it's nowhere near a lagoon. Anyway, so as I cross this bridge that I don't know where it goes, but it's paved, so it was meant for walking, and I am doing exactly that. So you can see a little bit as well. There's no shortage of opportunities when moving or considering moving. If you've lived in Austin, and as you know, Austin has increased a smidge in living expenses, but if you're looking like, hey, where's your next adventure? You have some brush here, but it's part of a trail that someone's coming, so let me make sure I get out of the way. But as of right now, I'm gonna go back over here. As you see here, very open, but I'm so curious to see what it's gonna be in the next couple of years. That is craziness. Now, what we were showing earlier was a little bit on this side here. You have main road that's going there, that's going to go through. Now it's blocked right there, so you can't go through it. Yeah, right there. It's blocked right there, so you can't go through it. But once it is, the road continues. That's what we were looking at earlier over here. I was showing you now over here. And there we go. There we go, right there. We saw this. You see the road right there that's leading towards it, in between it. And you got 183 toll road right there. So
quick access to the highway. Well, I'll say toll road. I want to say highway, right? Quick access to the toll road. We're up a little bit. Well, not that we're up. We're down a little bit from where you are from 29, Highway 29. You're about, I want to say 10 minutes from Highway 29. And what that means to anyone is once you get to Highway 29 here, in one direction, you'll hit Georgetown in a few minutes. You go the other direction, you'll hit Liberty Hill. If you go a little to the south, you hit Cedar Park. And I mean, it's just growth everywhere. I mean, right here, we're looking at HEB. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Now that looks far off, but it's not. Man, it's just crazy to see Austin, well, not even just Austin, but just Texas change the way it has over the last few years. And so when you know that the only constant in life is change, start looking for the good in it. And I think there's going to be some greatness happening in Leander, Cedar Park, all of the surrounding cities, including Austin. Obviously, I currently live in Austin, Texas, but I am looking out here too, because what is your 5-year self, your 5-year future self going to say to you today? Hey, you remember that time when we were walking and there was nothing but brush and there was nothing there? And man, yeah, that was 5 years ago. Look at all of this. You know, fill in the blank, whatever you want to say to it, right? Anyway, signing off, just kind of wanted to show what it looked like here as of 2023, or it's March. Jeez, we're already in March. Oh my goodness. Good times coming. What is your 5-year self gonna say based on the information you knew today? Signing off. On to the next video. And the goodness that comes along with growth. Talk with y'all later.
So what'd you think, right? Like I said, it's just getting started out there, but it's crazy to see what's already there when Leander didn't used to have that. I mean, it was just out there, you know, back in the day. I mean, Leander was just like, Leander? I'm not driving to Leander. It's far away, you know? Now it's like, oh, Leander, the city. It's crazy. So, you know, we'll continue tracking and continue going out there every now and again. But if you have any questions, or if you're thinking about going out and getting started where things are starting to build up, maybe you don't want to go through the negotiations of buying an existing home, right? Maybe you just want to, hey, I just want a house. Or you don't feel like doing the whole shopping thing. I want something that's already ready to go. I'd love to help you if you're not already working with another realtor. Again, my name is Marcus, your quick move-in home realtor and apartment locator. And looking forward to seeing what we can do together, what we can find together, what we can explore together. Talk to you later. Until the next video.